She said those words on a Tuesday evening, standing by our kitchen window with her arms
You're not
crossed,
exciting
not even
anymore.
looking at me when she delivered the blow. "You're not exciting anymore, David." I was holding a coffee mug, the same blue one I'd used every morning for 3 years, and I remember thinking how perfectly it summed up her point. "What do you mean?" I asked, though part of me already knew. "You come home, eat dinner, watch Netflix, go to bed. Rinse and repeat. When's the last time you surprised me? When's the last time we did something spontaneous?" She finally turned around, and I saw something in her eyes I hadn't noticed before. Boredom mixed with something else. Something calculating. "I need space, David. I think we should take a break." The mug slipped from my hands, shattering against the kitchen floor, blue ceramic pieces scattered like my 3-year relationship. That night, alone in our apartment, well, my apartment now, I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying our relationship, looking for signs I'd missed. Sarah had always been adventurous, the type who wanted to try new restaurants, take weekend trips, go skydiving for fun. Meanwhile, I was content with our routine, our quiet life together. But something nagged at me. The timing felt wrong. The next day, I did something I'd never done before. I went through her things. She'd left in a hurry, taking only essentials, promising to come back for the rest. In her nightstand drawer, underneath old magazines, I found receipts, lots of them. Designer clothes, expensive dinners, weekend trips to luxury resorts, all charged to a credit card I didn't recognize. The dates went back 6 months. My hands shook as I realized what I was looking at. These weren't our trips, our dinners. Sarah had been living a double life and someone else was funding it. I grabbed her laptop. She'd forgotten it in her rush to leave. Her email was still logged in. "Marcus, last night was incredible. David's working late again, so we have the whole evening tomorrow. Can't wait to get away this weekend. He still has no idea about us. The ring is beautiful. I can't believe you spent that much, but David will never know where the money really went." "Ring?" I scrolled further. "I need to break up with him soon. I can't keep pretending this boring life is enough when I have you." The emails went back 8 months. 8 months of lies, manipulation, using our home as her base while she lived this exciting life with Marcus, who, based on his email signature, was a successful investment banker. I sat there for hours, reading every message. She hadn't just cheated. She'd built an entire relationship while using me as her stable, predictable safety net. The space she needed wasn't to find herself, it was to transition from one man to another without any gaps in her lifestyle. But here's what Sarah didn't know about her boring, predictable boyfriend. I worked in digital marketing, and I was very good at it. Over the next 2 weeks, I became someone Sarah wouldn't recognize. I started by creating anonymous social media accounts and began following both Sarah and Marcus. I learned their routines, their favorite spots, their friends. Then I got creative. Marcus was married. His wife, Jennifer, had no idea about his affair. She posted regularly about their perfect marriage and their upcoming anniversary party. Sarah thought she was getting a ring, but according to Marcus's emails to his jeweler, he'd only bought her a cheap promise ring while shopping for an expensive anniversary gift for his wife. I crafted my revenge carefully. First, I created a fake Instagram account posing as a luxury travel blogger. I reached out to Sarah, offering her a sponsored weekend getaway in exchange for social media posts. She jumped at the chance-free luxury content for her already fake lifestyle. The catch? The resort didn't exist. The address I gave her led to a budget motel in the middle of nowhere, 3 hours from the city. While Sarah was stranded with no car service and no way back, I was implementing phase 2. I'd printed every email, every receipt, every photo I could find of Sarah and Marcus together. I packaged it all beautifully and had it delivered to Jennifer during Marcus's company's anniversary party, where, according to his calendar, he was supposed to be celebrating with his wife, but instead was waiting for Sarah at the fake resort. The final touch? I'd created a group chat with all of Sarah's friends and family, sharing the exciting news about her relationship with Marcus, complete with photos and details about their 8-month affair. I made sure to mention how she'd been using her boring boyfriend as financial support while building her new relationship. By Sunday evening, Sarah had managed to get back to the city. Her phone had been buzzing non-stop. Marcus's wife had confronted him publicly at the party. Her friends were demanding explanations, and her family was asking questions she couldn't answer. She came to my apartment, mascara streaked, designer clothes wrinkled. "David, we need to talk." "Now I'm exciting enough?" I asked, opening the door wider. She stepped inside, looking around as if seeing the place for the first time. How did you know?" "You left your laptop," I said simply. "You ruined everything. Marcus won't even take my calls now. His wife threatened to destroy his career if he doesn't cut all contact with me." "Sounds like you're having relationship problems," I said, pouring myself coffee in a new mug, red this time. "Maybe you should find someone more exciting." She stared at me, and I saw the moment she realized who I really was under all that predictability. "You planned all of this. Spontaneous enough for you?" I smiled. "I learned something about myself these past few weeks, Sarah. I'm not boring, I was just comfortable. Comfortable enough to trust you, to build a life with you. But comfortable doesn't mean stupid." As she gathered her remaining things, I couldn't help but feel satisfied. She'd wanted excitement, unpredictability, surprise. Mission accomplished.